We'll do one at a time, and you guys just kind of give a quick, 2 to 5 minutes on who you are and kind of how you got to where you're at.
All right. Done. Really? I gotta go first? I'm Shy, and Jenna is here, of Femmes, Fleur. We started, I would say, about 8 months ago, when we fully realized and came up with the concept of Femmes, Fleur as a elevated or heightened culinary experience. Jenna and I met in the kitchen, consequently, and Jenna is currently a culinary student, and I work in the kitchen as well. My family has a bakery, and we just kind of came up with this out of nowhere. We're we both are extremely passionate about food, and we both have very strong opinions about marijuana and cannabis, in terms of how it can be used for the good, and also how it is kind of how it needs to be normalized within the within the country, within the world, actually, and how communities of color have been adversely affected by cannabis use and sale and that sort of thing. So we've kind of combined all of those things into what we're doing. In the last few months, we've been doing just some pop-ups, nothing full scale, but we do, in the next 45 days, we have a dinner coming up, so it'll be our inaugural, full-on 4-course dinner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at the Copper House.
Is that in Detroit then? The Copper House?
That is absolutely in Detroit.
Woo.
Absolutely.
All right, I like that.
It's in the Live 6 I think that's Green Acres neighborhood. So
Okay.
It's over in that neighborhood.
Okay, cool.
It's a really good space. We connected with a group, high in Detroit, and we collabed on a couple of things. And so, one of the members of High in Detroit owns and operates the Copper House, which is a bed and breakfast here in the city. I think it's it may be the only, if not, there are no more than, I think, 2 or 3 that are operating in the city.
You said a bed and breakfast?
Yeah, a bed and breakfast.
Oh, man. See, I love, this is why I love having these conversations, because I get to pick up little things and learn things I didn't even know existed right around me. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's really cool, and we're still in very new stages. But so far it's been really, really great. We've been very well received. That's all I can think of for now.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so I about almost a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. No, probably about a year and a half still. I decided to switch careers and pursue culinary full time, which was a huge change for me and from what I was doing. But I decided to be happy as opposed to just work for what I don't know.
Sure. And what were you doing before?
I'm sorry?
What were you doing before culinary?
I worked in athletics, so
Okay.
My last job, I was the director of sales and operations for Oakland University's athletic department.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I oversaw the ticketed events for their athletic department and sales growth, etc. So I was working in athletics and athletic sales for about 7 years, but decided if I was going to be working, 70-hour weeks, I'd rather be doing something I enjoy doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I quit my job there and started to pursue culinary full time. And then Shy and I connected, like she said, in the kitchen, and we kitchen culture is an interesting one, of course. But it's with Michigan legalizing, or at least decriminalizing a few years back, and then legalizing this year, it just opens up a whole new world of opportunities. And I think a lot of the cooking with CBD and THC has been very underground. But now we are at a point where it's coming to the forefront, and we decided to kind of jump on it and combine our passions. Marijuana and food, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's called weed passion, I don't know. But,
oh, definitely you can, for sure.
But we decided to, like I said, join forces, and Shai's super talented, and, I said some innate talent as well. So we wanted to get into the new frontier and, stick our toes in, and then hopefully wade in a little bit at a time, which is what we've been doing. It's been difficult with the laws. No one really knows kind of what's going on legality-wise, and I think the state doesn't even really know.
Right.
Of course, it's still not legal at the federal level, but I guess we would have to cross that bridge if it ever came to that.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I really relate with you guys on a lot of different levels. So the last 7 years I've been in the restaurant business, cooking and doing those things, but also the last 13 years I've been surrounded and engulfed by the cannabis industry and had been able to watch it grow and go through the years. So when I happened upon you guys, I knew I needed to hear more about what you had going on, and it's really, really amazing for me to hear, because I listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of business focused podcasts, and some of the craziest success stories was I quit my job, pursued my passion, and then just went all in on it. And the fact that you guys are going all in on your passion and just going for it is just truly amazing, and that's what's really exciting about this. So why don't you guys kind of run me through, actually, you know what, let me touch on this real quick, because you kind of briefly brought it up, but you said you haven't run into any legal troubles yet. That's an absolute blessing. Are you guys doing anything to kind of stay up to date on the laws? Do you guys have any heads up that maybe other people don't know in the city or the state, for that matter?
No, I mean, I have a relative in California who is a lawyer and does some, she switched gears herself to help out in this industry. But it's really difficult because every state is different.
Right.
And every state has different laws. So while she can offer advice, more or less, it's really hard in that front to kind of be with the laws, because ours is just different than theirs, of course. And,
yeah.
So I don't know. We've contemplated meeting with a lawyer officially and trying to, hash out some of those details, but we haven't exactly done that yet.
Okay, well, that's cool. I know we're still in the midst of a gray area until early next year, when they're supposed to start putting more laws into place. They've released a couple things so far on as far as how much you can carry and possess in your home, right, and things like that. But I heard not until January is when we might start seeing the real stuff. So this is a good time to be in it, though. I mean, if you really
I have a medical card as well, so I think that also helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Legality-wise, it's a little less of a stigma, I suppose, or a little less of a gray area with the actual card itself versus just purchasing or whatever it may be without one. So
yeah,
that's kind of how we've been circumnavigating, I guess, some of the issues.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's just kind of how it has to be at this point in time, honestly. And I think it's amazing that you guys are getting in so early into this process. It's really awesome.
Yep, and we also want to make sure too, part of our mission is helping communities of color with cannabis users. They're the ones who have been mostly affected by the drug policies that are in place. So, that's a big thing for us, too, is education and trying to help people who have been affected, their families have been affected, et cetera, by our inane
drug laws that have been going on since the 80s. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, that's honestly really honorable that you guys, not only are you doing your thing, but you have a mission behind it, and I think that's extremely important.
Definitely.
So why don't you guys kind of walk me through, if I would be walking in your pop-up, what would I expect? What could I expect?
Sure.
I love how we automatically defer to me. So what it is so we're not trying to stick to what your like traditional like quote unquote edibles would be. So like your brownies, your cookies, your gummies, which are all fine. They're all fine, but I think Jenna and I, in terms of the actual food, we want it to be more of a high-end experience, no pun intended. And we locally source as much as possible because we want this to be a wonderful experience. Are you getting, you're getting the good feels, but you're actually getting a good meal as well. So, like, we are in the process of, like, meeting with local urban farmers and stuff like that to, like, get really good greens. We have a girl who, she has an actual license to forage for mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
So, like, yeah, right? So, like, to have that kind of, like, full-on experience, full-on culinary experience. So it's not just, oh, wow, I'm coming and we're going to get high or whatever. It's like you're really, really actually going to get, a full, right now we're doing 4 courses. So we're going to do a salad course, a soup course, an entree, and a dessert. So you're getting like a full meal. You're not just, I'm just going to have, corn of this brownie and I'm going to be like done for the rest of the night. Like,
right.
And we focus like, microdosing. So we don't want anybody to have an uncomfortable experience. We want you to feel good all the way around. So we, from beginning to end, we kind of keep it in the 15 to 20 milligram range. So that can affect you completely different depending on your body type, weight, blah, 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 all of those things. But because we do want this, like I said, to be comfortable. So you're going to walk in, there's going to be linen tablecloths and porcelain dishes, and you're going to have a fine meal like you were sitting down somewhere at like the Rattlesnake Club, but it's going to be in you.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That image that you just gave the audience and gave to me is something that I've been envisioning since I was a kid, being able to enjoy dining to that level. And it's so amazing. Like, I'm just like over the moon excited about what you guys are doing because there's so much potential and just such an amazing opportunity that you guys are going into. So it's really cool. And I'm sitting here looking at your Instagram page. I know you're doing some pan-seared steaks with some fettuccine. You got some, looks like a mussel pot of some sort with a garlic butter sauce. You guys want to tell me maybe what was one of your favorites to cook?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, in general, I like making homemade pasta, and then, going from there. So there's so much you can, we infuse with butters, oils, etc., sugar. We make our own and all of that. And so for me, I like making the homemade pasta, and then you can go anywhere from that, especially on the infusions, as far as the sauces go. So, the mussels themselves, of course, are not infused. They're mussels. Mm-hmm. But the dish as a whole can really, you can kind of go all out, and there's so much you can do on the infusion end, so it makes a ton of fun to kind of play around with like traditional dishes even, and then taking them to the next level and infusing them and just making the edible experience something kind of unlike anything really. Like like Shai was saying, there's gummies and brownies and etc. But to have a full meal in that sense is something special. So I personally I like making traditional dishes and taking them, elevating not only the cooking style but also with the infusion. So that's for me my favorite thing to do.
Ditto.
Ditto. Is that the name of one of your guys' dogs too? Shy, is that your dog's name?
That is my
Ooh,
dog.
I'm a big dog lover. What kind of dog?
He's a Shih Tzu.
Oh, that's awesome. My grandma's got a Shih Tzu. She's the sweetest little girl in the world. That's awesome. Sorry, random side note. Sometimes my mind's hopping all over the place.
No, it's totally fine. We're both dog moms.
Yeah, we're both dog moms.
Oh, okay. What kind of dogs you got? And all of them.
My dog is a border collie pit bull mix.
Oh, okay.
Something else. He just turned 11.
Oh, wow. Man, it's crazy too because I remember being younger and I don't remember dogs living as long as they do now. I feel like they have a longer expectancy, and I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, she's a good girl. So and then Shy's pup as well.
Cool. Oh, that's awesome. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was something that kind of touches home with me. Just spending a lot of time on Twitch and kind of getting my hands in there with the streaming and everything. You guys are coming up with a show, right? A YouTube show?
Well, we filmed for a YouTube show.
Okay.
We filmed. That was part of the article with Chef Enid, Chef Sunflower.
Mm-hmm.
She's creating a show, so she has a series, Bonnie's Kitchen, and so we were the first group that she filmed with.
Okay.
In creating her series. So we filmed the same day that we when we did the dinner a couple weeks back. So as soon as we get the link, we will absolutely send it to you.
Awesome. Yeah, and I'll be sure to add that in the show notes as well, so anyone who wants to check that out can do that. That's exciting. That must have been a lot of fun. What was that experience like?
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I mean, I've never really done anything like that, honestly. So it was really interesting. We filmed, in the kitchen, which was really fun. And I also teach cooking classes.
Oh, cool.
And so it was kind of, to me, it felt a little bit like that. Explaining what we were doing and the process and why and this, that, the other, and then talking about, of course, other stuff too, which I find in the cooking classes I teach is quite common, as there's lag time or whatever it may be. So kind of filling in the void. But then we sat down to dinner, and the dinner itself was being filmed, and that was kind of a new experience, and having the conversations and all of that. So it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I won't speak for Shy, but I think she did too. And
yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. I'm really shy though, so it's not just my name.
That's all right. Hopefully by the end of this interview, you'll be talking up a storm.
A little bit.
Yeah, so Shy's a little more shy than I am in that sense. So, but we had a ton of fun, I think, doing the actual filming part. And like I said, it was new, but it was also really exciting and fun to break out of our comfort zone, I think, a little bit, and offer something new in that sense. So.
Yeah. Do you guys think you'll be doing anything any more like that in the future, or would you like to be?
Absolutely. We
Okay.
absolutely would like to do things like that in the future. We like kind of like avant-garde networks like Vice.
Okay.
Viceland.
Yeah.
And then of course, who knows what the future would bring. Like we could definitely, do something on our own. We could YouTube something. Who knows, or a podcast of some sort.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a phenomenal. That's a show that I would watch, and I guarantee more people would too.
Yeah, it's an interesting world that I just don't think either one of us know too much about, but it's definitely worth exploring, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's fun, like the whole process of learning and all of
Okay.
For both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Pursuing this as, an actual, like, business. It's been a lot of fun. It's been amazing. It's been amazing so far.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I can only imagine how much fun you guys have together when you're sitting in the kitchen and you're being able to, throw these dishes together. Even like I've been death staring these beautiful truffles that you guys have on here. I wish I could just reach into the screen and grab them right now. How good they look. Do you guys?
Made those for Passover.
Oh, for Passover?
Did I? When did I make those?
Passover.
It was around Passover.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't take them to Seder because they're not.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Are they? Let me think. They might actually be. It depends what chocolate you use. But
yeah.
I made them. I think it was right around Passover. Yeah, those were so good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do you guys do more? So obviously you guys are focused on the high end and the high end desserts. Is there anything other than the truffles you guys throw together?
Dessert wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, for this last event we did a dark chocolate mousse.
Oh.
So the mousse itself was infused, and then the whipped cream on top was also infused.
Nice.
Which is really nice, and it was a Italian style dinner, and so we wanted to play on that a little bit with the mousse. So that was really nice. As far as dessert goes, I mean, we'll make anything dessert wise, and we both have experience. Like Shai mentioned, like her family owns a bakery and all of that, so we're pretty solid on those. But we did want to try and get away from the traditional cookie, brownie, etc.
Yeah, absolutely.
We made, I think if you are on our page, you'll see a little while back we did like some, I don't even know what those were, the Oreos. They were
yeah, I got them right here. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God, Oreos is my weakness, so that just drew me right in.
That's America's cookie.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I like to try all the flavors too. Actually, my fiance, one of her good friends, just came back from China, brought us this huge bag of like all different snacks and things like that. And there was like 4 or 5 different Oreos I've never even heard of, and it just
amazing.
I love it so much.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
So awesome.
So this next, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, actually, a couple of months ago, we did a popcorn pop-up too.
Oh.
Yep.
So do you just infuse the butter on it, or how does that work?
Yeah, we cooked in the oil for a couple of them, and then one we used the butter.
Okay. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
oil. We did a bourbon caramel. We did a salted chocolate, and then we did a plain salted butter.
Oh my goodness. So you guys got fancy with that. I love how you guys are taking it to that next level. Nobody's there yet, I have not seen anyone else doing what you guys are doing, and that's why I know this is so special. That's so awesome.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun one for sure too, and just you take something as simple as popcorn and take it to the next level. And that was a really fun event. We got so much good feedback, and it was also they were pretty well infused, so we're definitely feeling it after the popcorn.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, we were getting feedback from like weeks later, like when someone said, they like saved it in their freezer or something, and then had some, went to the record store, bought a couple records, and then later they realized they didn't even have a turntable. So I feel like that was good.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's awesome. Oh my God, I love this. This is just such an amazing concept. Like I said, I'm going crazy about it right now. So for anyone listening and they want to come out to you guys' next event, is it a private event? Is it public? How does that work?
We will be making it public. Definitely please follow our Instagram page. That's where we post a lot of our information. We do also have a website, www.femmesofthelefleur.com or femmesofthelefleur.com. We have a Twitter. Keep up with that because we use mostly social media for our stuff. It will be very limited seating, and we've got a lot of interest in the last week or so. So I don't anticipate us to have
Okay, and are the tickets up online yet?
Not yet.
Okay, and when can people find those?
End of June, beginning of July.
Okay, for sure. And I'll make sure I add links to your guys' website and the Instagram page and everything in the show notes. So if anyone listening, they can just quickly redirect to you guys.
Definitely, yeah. So, we, we're hoping to move towards a little bit more of a, private event or invite-only type of system. But we know that the demand is there right now, and we know that we want to get, as many people as we can kind of involved with us and get to know us even, so that, they can feel more comfortable as opposed to just, signing up and having a private event with people they don't know. So
right.
Our first event or two will probably be public, and then after that, we'll push a little more private.
Cool.
Yeah, so you'd have to keep up with our website and sign up for the newsletter to find out about anything going on.
That's a very good idea, and that form of marketing is going to definitely draw people in. I know I'm going to be signing up for the email letter, so you at least got one going. So before we wrap it up, I want to ask one last question. It's kind of the reoccurring theme of my show, and it revolves around the city of Detroit. If you had to tell someone that's coming from a different state or a different city that has a negative view on the city, what would you tell them to kind of sway their opinion?
I would first ask them, have they ever been to Detroit? That's always my first question. Have you ever been? Mm-hmm. If the answer is no, then your opinion isn't really valid. You need to come and quite honestly, it's not. You need to come and let me show you my Detroit. And I promise, if you have a negative opinion before you get here, everyone, because listen, I just moved back to Detroit 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I lived in Washington, D.C. for 8 years. And everybody was like, oh, you're from Detroit, I've heard so many things. And since then, a lot of those people have been to Detroit, since I moved back, have been to Detroit. And they were like, oh my gosh, Shai, this is nothing like I imagined. And I'm like, I know it's not. You're going by what the media presents and what you may hear, the mumblings, but if you haven't been here to experience Detroit, you really can't honestly have an opinion about Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I think, every time I have friends that have never been here come into town, they're just floored. Because they have such a negative connotation about the city, which, irks me, of course. I think all of us Detroiters get a little protective and a little upset when we hear negative things about our city. But I think that also drives us to be better and to show people what it's really all about. And I think there's so much good in this city, and it's resilient as hell. So I just, like Josh said, people have to come speak for themselves and be a part of the culture and experience Detroit for what it is and not for what they think it is.
Oh, absolutely. And, that's the biggest thing about doing this show is giving the rest of the world an opportunity to hear about what's happening in the city from the people that are actually there, putting in the work, doing the good things, building businesses, bringing jobs in, and everything like that. So, guys, thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate you taking the time out. It was a pleasure, and I can't wait to see your guys' business flourish and explode out here in the city.
Thank you so much. It was our pleasure as well.
All right, ladies. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.